6 right-handed bats in there against Blue Jay lefty Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, the Guardians have hit 5 home runs in the first 2 games of this series. They're not a powerful team, but they have gone deep consistently so far. Kikuchi has been terrific since the All-Star break. In his 7 straight starts, he has not given up a home run, and that was an issue for him in the first part of the season, but that's not been the case lately.
And the breaking ball looped to shallow left and caught by Davis Schneider, who is getting the start out in left today. 1 down. Pulls 1 down to third. Chapman up with it and right on the money to Belt. 2 down. And that's strike 3 called inside corner as Kikuchi rings him up. 3 up, 3 downs. Go the Guardians at the top of the first.
Noah Syndergaard is going to be our starting pitcher for today's game. He is making his 18th start, 2-6 record. He is coming back. He pitched against Toronto on the 10th. He went 5 2/3 and again with 6 hits and just the 1 run.
3-2 hit in the air to center. Straw shading his eyes and makes the catch. 1 down.
And draws a walk, as he seems to do just about every game.
Now he's aboard for Vladdy Guerrero Jr.
Guerrero went 1 for 5 yesterday, had a base hit. Blue Jays still without a 20 home run hitter this year. Vladdy is the closest at 19. And Vladdy has gotten the Blue Jays out of that group right here. A no-doubter into the second deck in left, number 20, and the Blue Jays lead.
RBIs 75 and 76 for Guerrero, and nothing like a first inning lead.
This would be an excellent time for him to really get on a roll, and there are signs. That is 2 home runs in the last 3 days.
And he pops it up. Shallow center. Miles Straw is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays strike first. They lead 2-0.
Into the second inning. Blue Jays on top 2-0.
So it is first and second, nobody out for Andres Jimenez. Up the middle, waiting for it. Bichette steps on second and throws to first. A double play. Strike 3 called on a ball that looked a little bit inside. The side is retired. The runner stranded at third.
2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. He'll bat right-handed. Grounded out to third his first time up. The pitch swung and ripped to deep left field. We've got a tie game. Gone to the lower deck by Jose Ramirez. He has hit his 21st home run. And whatever Kikuchi was trying to do with that pitch, it didn't work. A line drive 2-run homer to the lower deck in left. And we've got a tie ball game.
Swing and a miss. Gonzalez chases, and the side is retired, but a 2-run home run by Jose Ramirez has tied it.
Yusei Kikuchi and the Blue Jays are tied 2-2.
Cole Calhoun leads off for Cleveland here in the 4th. He singled to left center his first time up. Ball's hit pretty hard. Left center field. Long run. Nobody's going to get it. It's going to one-hop the wall. And into second base with a double is Cole Calhoun, and he's 2 for 2. Payoff pitch. Right back up the middle and into center field. Calhoun around third. He'll have to stop there. It got to Varsho quick. And the Guardians have runners at the corners with nobody out here in the 4th. Here's Tyler Freeman. Line drive, base hit, left center field. Guardians take the lead. Calhoun scores. Laureano on his way to third. And Tyler Freeman delivers with his 8th run batted in on the year.
Swing and a miss, and Haas down on strikes for out number 2.
5 strikeouts now for Kikuchi, and he just powers his fastball up and away, and Haas, in a situation where contact is what he was looking for, swings and misses.
Well, here now is Miles Straw. He worked a walk. It turned out to be a critical walk in that 3rd inning. And now Miles lifts one right field. That's in the gap. It'll get down. It's a base hit. A run will score. Laureano comes home. Freeman goes to third. And Miles Straw with a 2-out RBI single to make it 4-2 Cleveland.
Last of the 4th inning with George Springer.
Well, the Blue Jays need to get something going against Syndergaard. They have just 1 hit.
Springer then drives it out to deep left field. Kwan turns around. It is gone. How about that turnaround for George Springer? Got a couple of bonus pitches and turned it into a long one. His 17th of the season. And the Blue Jays are back down a run. Jose Ramirez leads off the 5th inning for the Guardians.
Line drive right center field. Springer racing over, and he caught it! What a spectacular catch by George Springer.
One of the best you'll ever see, folks, and that was a determined effort by George Springer. He may have knocked the wind out of himself when he hit the turf, but what an effort. I didn't think he had a chance to make this play. but he never gave up on it and stayed with it and finally leaves his feet and makes a heck of a play.
So the tying run is aboard with one out in the 6th inning, and here's Davis Schneider, who is 0 for 2. And Schneider with a fly ball to left. Deep and gone! Can you believe this guy? His 5th home run in 11 Major League games.
Syndergaard fell behind 3-0. He took a strike down the middle, and he can hit that pitch. That's the pitch he's been working on very hard, that high fastball. And it's not 97, 98, it's 92, 93. Good hitting speed, and he hammered it. Another home run to give the Blue Jays the lead. He's homered in 3 straight games.
It's the 12th appearance as a Blue Jay for the hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Hicks. A 5-4 Toronto lead. Jose Ramirez turns it around for the first time today. He'll bat left-handed.
There's a ball hammered. Right field. Well, on his way to third base with the tying run is Eric Haas.
3-2 again. Popped him up. Can anybody get there? Yes, a sliding Dalton Varsho will make the catch. And Hicks gets out of it, stranding a couple of runners.
Now you got the tying and go-ahead runs out there on the bases.
Oh, boy, this is big now. Andres Jimenez can erase an otherwise forgettable day at the plate with a big knock here. It is a fair ball over the bag at first. Tying run scores. Go-ahead run scores. Andres Jimenez into second base with a 2-run bouncing double right over the bag at first.
How he kept that fair, I don't know. But he gets it right over the bag. And I mean, it is just over the bag. It jammed him. It was about 6 inches inside, but gets enough of it and keeps it fair right over the base. My goodness, and they take the lead in a hurry.
With one down, the tying run at second base.
And Dalton Varsho is the batter, 0 for 3.
Swinging a hard ground ball to third. Over the glove of Calhoun into right field. Here comes Kiermaier. He will score! Dalton Varsho cracks one into right, and he ties the game 6-6.
Sam Hentges is the 4th reliever for Cleveland. And a weak ground ball to Ramirez to second. There's one on to first. Double play ends the inning. And we'll go to the 10th in Toronto, tied at 6.
As we go to the 10th, Jimmy Garcia will continue and pitch in relief for the Blue Jays.
And a bouncer to Espinal. He's got it, and he throws him out. And Jimmy Garcia, a huge job here in the 10th. Nothing across, and the Blue Jays coming up.
Emmanuel Clase on for Cleveland.
And he grounds one to first, handled by Cole Calhoun. He'll make the play himself, and we'll play on to the 11th.
Miles Straw to third base, and Ramirez to second. Cole Calhoun has 2 hits today and has scored 2 runs.
Swung and ripped to deep right field. Back goes Springer. It's over his head. One hops the wall. That'll score Straw and Ramirez. Calhoun with a 2-run double, and the Guardians with an 8-6 lead here in the 11th inning. With 2 down, here's Ramon Laureano. The pitch swung on and ripped. Deep left field. This ball gone. Ramon Laureano with a 2-run blast to left. It's a 4-run 11th inning. And Cleveland with a 10-6 lead here in the 11th inning. And Emmanuel Clase stays out there in a 10-6 Cleveland lead.
First and third, nobody out. So now Whit Merrifield, who is up for the 3rd time.
The 2-2 in the air out to right field. Freezing Laureano now drifts back. He's there, makes the catch, tagging at third. Kiermaier will trot down the line. The Blue Jays will make it a 3-run game.
Strike 3 called. Book it. The Guardians win their first series in a month.